Hey, here we are for our annual, this is the 20th time I've done this, Tim, Big Buck Night 2001. I have with me some help this year. You know, we do this thing live. I mean, that's kind of freaky. You know how many racks we have to go through?
A bunch.
A bunch. We have basically an hour to go through about 75 of the biggest bucks that we could find for Michigan's deer season this year. I know some people thought the season was down a little bit, but
You couldn't tell it by looking around the
well,
studio here.
not by the size of these racks. We're going to get to them in just a minute. But let me tell you, I have a partnership here with Tim Scarpino, who's helping me with this show. There's a lot of people who help us bring Practical Sportsman to you every week and Big Buck Night. Let's start off and show some of the people that make this possible. Remember them. Here we go. Big Buck Night. Tim, have you ever done this before?
Well, I have asked for big bucks, but I've never seen so many big bucks in one night.
Well,
you know what it's about.
We have it's almost like a race here. We're going to show the bucks from around the state, starting on the western end of the UP. And this is the format of this show. We're going to go to the map first. We're going to plug in a pin from the county that the buck came from. Here's how we selected the bucks, just so you know. In years past, I've done different things, Tim. For a while, we did the biggest bucks we could find. And you know, they all came from right down here, right in the southern part of the state. So that didn't work. It wasn't fair to the northern part of the state. Now we're taking the biggest one we can find from each county. There are about 35 counties, believe it or not, that did not have entries this year.
That's amazing.
I couldn't believe it. It's just the way the deer season went. But we're going to take the biggest ones. If a county had 2 or more entries, then we required the buck to qualify in 2 or more categories, which we have for our Marbles Awards. See right here, we have some patches here. These are our Marbles Hunting Award patches for deer, elk, turkey, and bear, and also we have a Fishing Award patch. But for our Hunting Awards for deer, this is what we do, and I'm going to use you here, Jim,
Okay, thank you.
a little prematurely, just to use your rack. Jim's rack here doesn't make it on points because we require 10 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jim, it's a wash.
Okay.
Doesn't make it. Okay, we also have the longest tine has to be 10 inches. You have 9 3/4. So how did you make it here on this Big Buck Night?
I guess I got lucky.
You got lucky with an 18-inch spread across,
beautiful,
you know, the width of that is 18 inches. So here's how we're going to do this, Tim, and I'm going to start this out. I've already done a little job here with Jim, but I haven't got all the details. Punch it in there. This is where his buck came from, the western end of the Upper Peninsula. This is his rack, Jim Slaska,
Yes, that's
like Alaska.
like Alaska.
You got this with a 30-06, the second day of the season.
Yes, it did.
The notable thing was, you got this on public land.
Yes, it is. Public land. I had a 200-yard shot on it.
You are terrific.
Thank
Way
you.
to go, Jim. Let's now go to Tim Scarpino, have him do his maiden voyage here on the map. What county is that, Tim?
This is going to be from Menominee County,
From
Fred.
Menominee. Yeah, let me put this in here for you. Menominee County has a whomping wide one.
And Joe Klinsky from Higgins Lake. Joe, that's a monster.
Thank you very much.
What are you looking at for points and spread?
It's a 10-pointer. It's got a spread of 25 inches, and it green scored at 168.
Outstanding. You took that with 30-06. Nice job.
Thank you very much.
Fred?
All right, we have here a buck. We have to go down the Lower Peninsula now. Believe it or not, we didn't have anybody else who could make it. We had somebody from Houghton that couldn't make it. But we're here in Emmett County, which is right at the top there by the Mackinac Bridge. We have Brian Valisk? Valisk.
Yes.
Sort of like the pickle. 10 points, 18 7/8" spread, qualifies in 2 categories. It's got to be this one. Oh, this one. What's the scoop on this one?
That one came out of Clare County.
You got 2 bucks this year?
Yes, sir.
That qualified for Big Buck Night? You son of a gun. Clare County, let me see the details on this. You got this in bow season. It's a 10-pointer with an 11-inch tine. That is outstanding. But look at this. Can you see this, Greg? See the way that these brow tines curve back? That is, I think that is really cool, the way they tip back like that. I mean, that you usually see them go forward, but not back. That's wild. Hey, Brian, good job. You're from Flushing?
Yes.
Well, you had a great season.
Thank you.
Okay, Tim, what county?
We're over here talking with Kendall Smith from Charlevoix. She took this 10-pointer in Charlevoix County, and you were saying, how many bucks have you had?
This is my 4th buck, 3 of which have been 7-pointers.
I need to go hunting with this woman, Fred. Learn a little bit about hunting. But
How big was that?
she's at 10 points with a 15 and I'm sorry, 18.5-inch spread.
Whoa, qualified in 2 categories.
There you go.
Way to go. We have one now in Otsego County. That's right next to Charlevoix there. And this was taken by Dan Eshman from Ortonville. How many points?
That would be 10. I
That
believe that's how I qualified tonight.
That is how you qualified. You had a little narrow on the spread. The tine is only 7 inches, but you got this also on public land.
Absolutely.
Is there baiting in that county?
I believe there is.
Okay. Hold
You
on.
know
Let me ask.
I
Let
didn't
me
bait.
ask.
I did not.
Okay,
bait for
that's
this
good.
book.
That's all I
Okay.
wanted to know.
Okay,
Because
I
if you
not.
didn't know, you shouldn't have baited. You did good.
Absolutely.
Dan Eshman. Okay, who you have, Tim?
We've got Jack Taylor, Fred, from Rockwood with this 11-point taken in Montmorency County. And what are we looking at for points and spread there, Jack?
It's an 11-pointer, 18-inch spread.
Outstanding. Nice work on that. Fred?
No, you can take a little more time than that.
Well,
Tim.
you're
We have
telling
30
me that I got
seconds.
30 seconds, and that was probably 25
You
of
are
those
so
30 seconds.
excited. No, it wasn't. No, you got a little time here. Yeah, you can
We want
talk
to take a
about
look
that.
at that. All right.
Look at the mass
That's
on it,
beautiful.
though.
Look at this
Yep,
tip out there. Just beautiful.
That is cool.
Montmorency County.
But that's a heavy
Lewiston.
rack.
Near
That is a
Lewiston.
heavy
Lewiston.
Near Lewiston. All right. We'll be there next year. How's that?
Excellent. Thank you
All
very much.
right. You bet. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Check this out from Benzie County. Hold on, we got to go all the way down here to Benzie County. We're working our way across here. And from Benzie, I didn't like the sound of that. Bob Boudet.
Correct.
B-U-D-A-Y from St. Clair Shores. Now, yours was an 8-point.
8-point, 18-inch spread, and got him in Benzine County, in the town of Bendon.
Okay, and that was on opening day.
The opening day, yes, I got him
But-
about 410.
You know, you would have had another point here.
Right.
That is broken off.
Right. And then another
Yeah, and had a
one
little
there.
boy. You're an almost bigger.
Almost big.
But that was great from Benzie County.
I'm
That-
proud of him.
That was our only entry from Benzie County. Okay, Tim.
I'll tell you what. Bob Espman's got a story over here with this buck taken on public land in Grand Traverse County. You were just telling me what?
Well, this is my 40th anniversary of deer hunting in Michigan, and it's the largest buck I've ever shot in Grand Traverse County.
Are you excited about that?
I'm kind of happy about the whole thing. I really am. It's been a real successful year.
Outstanding. That's what we like to hear. Just beautiful. Great spread on it. 8 points, 19-inch spread, 7-inch tines. Outstanding deer over here, Fred. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Did
Well,
hear
back
that?
at you. That's
Did you hear
my
that clanging? That clanging was from, there's from Kalkaska County. And from Kalkaska, we have David Briggs. And he's got all kinds of racks that are falling all over the place here. What's the scoop, Dave?
Past 2 years of sheds here
From,
this one,
how do you know?
just by the characteristics of how the main beams curve and the brow tines.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. That looks pretty good to me. This is a 10-point with a 19-inch spread. And you say 2 previous years. I wonder how old this buck was.
It's 5.5.
5.5. Whoa. Big mature breeding buck. Well, way to go. Dave Briggs from Fife Lake. All right, Tim.
You're getting all the big ones over here, Fred. Jesse Patrick from Mansalona took this on public land.
That's right.
In Kalkaska County, 11 points, 18 and 3/4 inch spread, 10-inch tines. That's a monster.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of him.
And you took it with?
I got him with a bow.
Okay. And what time of year did you take him?
That was October 9th.
Outstanding. Jesse, that's just a beautiful rack. Look at that. Great color in it and everything. That's just thick.
That is
Absolutely
awesome.
beautiful. Nice
We
job.
love it.
All righty, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jesse.
Okay, Tim, we're going to go over here to Oscoda County, back into the TB zone, I guess. We talking TB zone?
It's a TB zone, but it's not 452 anymore. They
Okay.
changed that this year.
But this deer is an 8-point, 7-inch tine, but you do have that 18 and 3/8 inch spread. Oscoda County, the biggest one we found from there.
Biggest
Swamp?
one we've ever seen from up there.
Really?
Yes.
Swamp buck, huh? Dark rack?
Yeah, well, I didn't get them out of the swamp, but
What the
there's
heck?
swamp up there.
They look like swamp buck rack
Swamp
on
racks.
that. Well, okay, Mike Howard from Owasso. Tim?
All right. Chris Russ from South Rockwood got this on public land. 10 points, 19.5-inch spread, 6-inch tine. He got it in Alcona County.
Yep.
And you got a story behind that.
He came in about 8:05 a.m. and dumb as could be was chasing a doe, and he was so close I got my handgun out about 30 yards and dropped him.
Outstanding. Excited maybe, never dumb.
Biggest buck I've ever seen up there.
Outstanding. That's a nice looking rack.
Thank you.
Fred?
Okay, this one here is a little more compact, but it came from Wexford County. Let's see Wexford right there. I guess we skipped Manistee County. Skipped Manistee. Wexford, you are Ben Powell from Manton.
Yes.
This is a compact rack.
Yes, it is.
We got a 15-inch spread, 6-inch tines, but 10 points packed in there. How old are you?
I'm 16.
And how many bucks does this make?
This makes 1. This is my first buck.
Well, I tell you, a 10-pointer has a magic call to me. 10 points is the one to get. Well, congratulations,
Well, thank
Ben.
you very much.
Okay. Tim?
Jeffrey Orr from Westland has this 10-point, 20, and what's
20
that?
and a half,
20 and a half inch, 12 and a half inch tines. Missaukee County on public land. You've been hunting him how long?
Well, I seen him in the fall bird hunting. I seen his sign. I never did see him, and tried to get on him with my bow, and never would come out. But third day of rifle season, he messed up.
All right. Well, he may have, but you didn't. That's beautiful color on that. Huge tines. Great deer. Big.
How tall is that?
Big.
12 and a half.
We're going to see you at the end of the show.
You bet. Nice job, Jeffrey.
Okay, now we've worked our way. Roscommon, Ogama, Osco came up with no entries so far this year. Amazing. And we're here at Mason County over in the Ludington area. John Fernandez, you're from Fenton.
Yes.
Went over to the west side to hunt.
Yeah, I used to live over there.
Oh, okay. And you got, count them for me.
12.
12 points. Count them.
Well, there's one here.
Oh,
2,
we got the 3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, over an inch.
That's
A
better
little
than I did when I shot him, though. I only counted him 10. My brother-in-law came up and said, I think you got a 12-point, John.
Yes, I tell you. That broken one, fortunately, that was long enough to count.
Yes.
And you got that on opening day.
Yes.
Private land, Mason County. Okay, Tim.
Fred, Chris, and I are just commenting on our first time here on Big Buck Night. Chris Gerard from Flushing took this 7-point on private land in Osceola County, and 7 points, 19 and 3/4 inch spread, 8-inch tine. Beautiful color on that tail too.
Thank you. The whole deer, this type of coloring in it, so I brought the tail.
That looks great.
Looks great.
Outstanding. Congratulations,
Thank you
Chris.
very much.
Okay, now we have worked our way over to the middle of the Lower Peninsula, almost the middle of Clare County, and we have Bob Hamilton from Marion. Ooh, tall tines.
Yeah, he was a good buck.
For such a, well, it isn't a tiny rack either. It has an 18-inch spread, 10 1/4 inch tines, and you got him, the bow.
November 1st.
I guess. Well, that is awesome. But you've been watching this buck a long time?
Well, I went out to read my book in Peace and Harmony one afternoon, and he interrupted me.
Hey, don't tell us your sad stories there, Bob. Oh, isn't that sad, Tim? It's
a sad story. I'm with Mark Selene from Comstock Park, just north of Grand Rapids. I took this on private land, this 10-point, 10 1/2 inch, and 6-inch tine with a 10 1/2 inch spread, and that's got to be one of the more unique racks that we're probably going to see here tonight.
It's the only one out of Nuevo County, so I guess that's all you can say.
I don't think that speaks for all the deer in Nuevo County.
Right. No,
that is interesting.
Love it.
I mean,
isn't that great? Look at that.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a work of art. It really is.
Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you.
That's
what
great.
county was that, Tim?
Nuevo County.
Oh, good, because you see I'm punching the pins in here, and I wait for you to say Nuevo County. Okay, now we are talking Mecosta County, right next to Nuevo, and the biggest buck we have from Mecosta is Matt Sellers from Remus. How many points?
12.
You hesitated.
Yeah. Well,
Hold that baby
some
up
called
there.
it 12, some called it 13.
Boy, this is a massive rack, though.
Yeah, his biggest measurement was 5 1/8.
Almost a 20-inch spread. The tines might be short, but they're stout.
Yep, we've been passing up bucks for 4 years now up there.
Wow.
This is the 55th buck this year I could have killed. And it's the first one that I actually took out.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. Matt Sellers from Remus, congratulations. Tim.
Fred Ferris deal with Blanchard with a classic Mecosta County buck, 12 points, 19 and 7/8 spread, 10-inch tine. Tell us.
Long story short, seen him about 400 yards out. Hit a rattle bag. 20 minutes later, got an arrow in him.
So I had no idea you were there. Just
I didn't know really how big he was until he ran away, and then I thought, we ain't going near him. We're gonna track him up in a little while.
Ferris, that's outstanding job on that. Just beautiful. Look at that. Great rack. 12 points.
How wide?
19 7/8.
Got you beat. Got you beat. Lake County. Where in the
Here
heck?
you go,
Lake
Fred.
County, right up there. No, Isabella County. Excuse me. Because Josh McCracken is from Lake. Isabella County, look at this. 12 points, Tim. We had 12 points. 21-inch spread. Check it out. I love these brow tines that actually, this one has like 3 points on it, eh? How old are you?
15.
And, oh, you got this during the early
During the youth
hunt.
hunt, yep.
Did that hunt get you into hunting, or you've been hunting a couple years?
I've been hunting a couple years.
And this is the biggest one you got?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Josh McCracken from Lake got a crackerjack buck. Tim?
Wayne Drapper from Sheridan, private land, Montcalm County, a 9-point, 18.5-inch spread, 10-inch tines, just outstanding. And you didn't even make it to your tree stand.
No, caught him going across cornfield and cut him off, and there he is. He got an awesome shot on him. Gutted him pretty much.
How far were you from?
About 25 yards.
25 yards?
Yep.
Outstanding.
Yep.
Wayne, nice work and a big Montcalm County buck. Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you, sir.
Got another buck here from Montcalm County. And I guess this is the next to the last one here, but I thought I liked that other weird one, but what do you think of it?
It's different.
It's different? You don't sound excited about it.
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, you should be. Steve Lance from Carson got this. It's a 10-point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. With a 22-inch spread. I think it's really cool. Are you gonna have it mounted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Oh, yeah. I got a friend from work. He's mounting it for me.
Oh man, if you ever get tired of it, we'll put it in the museum in a flash. This is really awesome. I love those gnarly racks. Steve Lance from Carson got that in Montcalm County. We got one more, huh, Tim?
Well, the county right next door to it, Fred, Robert Katy from Corral, Gratiot County, 12 points, 18.5-inch spread, 8 3/4-inch tines. Another deer you just kind of saw far out there and took care of business.
Yeah, I seen him about 300 yards out. Watched him for about 5 minutes. Hayes moved in. I lost him. About 20 minutes later, he come out about 75 yards from me, and I shot him.
On the 17th of November, then.
Yep.
Outstanding. Robert, nice work. Gratiot County,
Thank you.
12-point buck. Fred?
Tim, come here.
We're here.
Oh, we're here. We've done about 25 bucks so far. Thanks so much for your help. This was awesome. I was punching the pins in here, and this is what we have across this area. These counties that aren't marked did not have entries, didn't have a 10-point, or isn't that something?
It's been a tough year for some people.
It has. Now we're going to spend the rest of the time on the rest of the racks here, but let me show you how you score a doe.
In Oakland County.
Oakland.
Oakland County.
Holy cow.
Yep, North Oakland County.
Wow. That is something else. Well, hey, we appreciate you bringing this down. I tell you, there weren't many even this size at the Buck Pull and Dexter.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, good. Maybe I get a winner.
Oh, you do, for sure. Well, guys, congratulations. I'll just get a few other shots here on the, I don't know exactly what to show. Let's see, we got the ears. We should measure the ears. Let's see what the spread is, don't you think? Yeah.
Measure the chest.
No, I want to measure the ears. I want to measure the ears and the spread. The maximum outside spread. Okay, right there to the. Oh, you're just going to do the spread?
Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess that's the most practical way.
17 3/4.
17 3/4 inch spread. Now that, by golly, come on, Tim, recount. You can get 18 out of this. We got
Stretch it some more.
You got. Oops, excuse me. You got to be able to get 18. Stretch those babies. Come on.
18.
18. We made 18. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, an 18-inch spread on this doe. How exciting.